let's look at what each other are doing and then see how they can incorporate it into what they're doing as well. So one other thing I wanted to point out is in the bottom right-hand corner there, you can see a little coloured white box with a +1. So the +1 functionality, it's like, if you like, it's like the like on Facebook. So, you know, on websites when you'd go and visit somewhere, you would like it and it would show up on your Facebook profile that you've liked a page somewhere. So the +1 button has a similar kind of functionality. And when you +1 something, it appears in a number of different ways, but it also allows you to put a comment. And I showed you earlier on your profile, one of the options there is the +1s, and it shows you a list of what you've +1, and I will show you a slide on that in just a moment. So photos are fairly basic functionality. But the Google Plus Hangouts, now this is really, really cool. It's Google's unique video chat feature. So it lets you chat with up to 10 people in a Hangout, so you plus up to 9 others, all chatting at the same time. So kind of like what you could do with video Skype, but this allows you to collaborate with 10 of you on the same video. It's pretty cool. And you can hang out by either just going to the home stream, and in the right-hand side there it says Start a Hangout. You can go and do that, or on any post that you see on Google+, underneath it says the word Hangout, and if you click that, you can go and see if the person that's posted is available there to start a Hangout. And you can have Hangouts where other people can't join, or you can have open Hangouts where people can see what's going on. But once it reaches that 10 limit, if somebody comes in and they're number 11, they'll be told the Hangout is full, and they have to wait for somebody to leave in order to get into it. Now, President Obama recently did a Hangout that was published live on YouTube. Now, that was a special occasion because obviously Google's not going to let you have live streaming on YouTube, but it shows the power and the extent of it. If the president is using a Hangout just to demonstrate it, I mean, that's really powerful. And the way it works is as a person talks, their video switches to the top. So this is what a Google Hangout, what you'll see when you're on a Hangout. So this person is on here with 8 others, and as any of the other 8 talk, they'll pop up into that top section there. So that's pretty cool. Now, along the bottom there, you'll see a number of buttons that you can use to drive and navigate it as you're hanging out, okay? So I'll just go through those just as a quick guide for you. So the first one is invite, and that shows in your timeline. So when you can go and invite people, but it shows in your timeline that you're on a Hangout and people can join you. Now, Google Plus is quite nice to us, and if nobody's there, it doesn't show that you're hanging out just with yourself. It actually takes it off your timeline if there's nobody else hanging out with you. But it does show in your timeline, and people can come and join in. Now, the chat is just like you chat on Skype, that you can share links, that kind of thing. YouTube, it allows a simultaneous video watching, and everybody on the Hangout will be able to watch the video at the same time. So that's pretty cool. It's got standard video and volume controls. And one website that I found which shows you any Hangouts that are happening right now or coming up is gplushangouts.com. So go and have a look at that just to see what people are talking about and what they're doing. And anybody can join a Hangout that's been made public, and if it's got less than the 10 people on it, you can just join in. And so
that is so cool.
You could be on a Hangout. It's pretty cool, isn't it?
That is phenomenal.
It's phenomenal. I was thinking, you could use this for team meetings because my assistant's overseas, so we could have a team meeting where they're on the video and you can do link sharing and all kinds of things. And again, if you run a membership program or you've got a special mentoring group or something like that, you can jump online and you can have a Hangout and they can join you on there. So that's pretty powerful. Likewise, it's a way that you can get to see or get to connect with clients or with other people on Google Plus that you might never have been able to do. So go and check out the Hangouts feature because it's pretty powerful stuff. Okay, next I wanted to talk about is Google Sparks. Now, Google Sparks is It's Google's content recommendations and delivery engines. So it's just like doing a search on Google, but you're doing it within Google Plus. And the results that come back are results based on the topic or the keywords and things that you put in there. And you can search different topics for articles, videos, photos, whatever people are sharing on Google Plus, and it comes in to your stream as a search. Now you can save these searches, and you can also share that content with your friends. So here's an example of what a Google Spark looks like. So you can see that symbol there, but nowhere else, unless you've created one of these searches, are you going to see this as a Spark. Okay, when they first rolled out Google Plus, it used to sit on the left-hand side above the chat. You see that that speech bubble, the green speech bubble? It used to sit above there, but it's not there anymore. So the way to create a Google Spark is in the top right-hand corner there. You can see social media news. Put in there the keywords for searching whatever you're looking for. So I've just put in here social media news, and then it's showing me the most recent, or I can choose the best of in relation to those search terms. Now, on the left there, above that green speech bubble, under what's hot, it says social media news with a little magnifying glass. So I've saved that search, and you can do this for any keyword terms that you want to save. In the top right there, you can see it says save this search. There's a button. So do this for any topics that are relevant to you, to hear what people are talking about. But also, you can do this for your own name or your own brand or your own business, etc., to see if anybody else is talking about what you're talking about. So it's a great way to keep a finger on the pulse of what people are saying. Now, in the middle there, you can see it's returned a couple of results. And the first one there is the Facebook effect, and there's a picture. Now, immediately below the picture, there's a couple of things you can see there. One is the +1 button, and one is the share. So that's pretty much in the middle of that slide. So this is what is powerful about using Sparks. If you want to be seen as somebody that is sharing great information that's topical and that's going to benefit anybody that's added you to the circle. So if you see a topic that you know is going to be beneficial to people, you can share that. And when you share it, it shows in your own newsfeed. And other people will see that. You can choose then which circles you want to share it with. You can share it with one or many, or even make it public when you're sharing something. And that will appear on the newsfeed of anybody that you're in the circle of, that they've added you as into their circle. They're seeing your updates. And if they like it, they too can share it, or they can do what we call the +1. And once they +1 it then shows onto their profile as well. So there's lots of different ways to share. And as I'm sure anyone listening today is aware, social media is about sharing and collaborating and just connecting with people. And Google Plus has incorporated these little bits and pieces into lots and lots of different places. Lots of different places to do this. So just jump on Google Plus and have a little bit of a play around and click the things and see what's going on. Okay. Now, next we're going to talk about Google Pages. Now, just before I do move to Google Pages, on this slide in the top left-hand corner, I'll just get you to cast your eyes up there where it says Google Plus, and it's got my name and my picture. See there, it's got under my name, Wendy, to the right, the immediate right of my picture, there's a little icon, and it says 2 pages, and there's a drop-down triangle. This is where you, when you're using Google Plus, can go and access any pages that you've created. See, it says 2 pages for me because I've got a Savvy Web Woman page, and I've also got a page that I've created for DIY social media for business.com. So this is how you can navigate between your own profile and your various pages. So this is the symbol that you'll see for pages. And likewise, when you're on your home stream on Google Plus and you're just looking at all the news feed that's in the middle, on the right-hand side, in the menu bar on the right-hand side, just look for this colourful symbol for creating a page, because there'll be an icon there that says create a page. That's where you go to create your Google Plus page, and I'd suggest you go and do it because it's another way for you to be found in Google searches and another way for keywords and information about you to be put out there on the internet. So this is an example of the Savvy Web Woman page. Now, you can see it says VSav at the top because the pictures, they jump around. I've got to go in and actually put standalone pictures. It does say Savvy, but you'd have to refresh your screen a few times to get it to say Savvy. So it's similar, if you like, to the bits and pieces of a Facebook fan page in some respects, but a lot different in others. So, for example, you've got your photo in the top left-hand corner, and that's the size. It doesn't let you do a larger one. It's got that standard square size. You've got your name across the top, your details of the location of your business. You've got 5 image options there to load up to share about what you do. And then, like on your Google Plus profile, you've got 4 pieces of information, 4 clickable links immediately below those images. So you've got photos, you've got posts about photos and videos. So when you post as the page, that's where posts appear on your page. So if you think about that slide we went to previously, I'll go back to in the top left-hand corner where it says Wendy, and it says 2 pages and drop-down triangle. In order to post as the page and go to the page, you need to click there to go to your page, and then it allows you to, you have an option there to post as the page, and Google will tell you you are now posting as Savvy Web Woman, and then you need to go back to the home screen to flip back to you, otherwise you'll be posting as your page. Okay, so you can see on the left there, it gives a location of where you are. This is all based on the information that you put in the about your business. So as you would flesh out a Facebook business page or even a LinkedIn page for that matter, go in here and put all the detail about your business on Google Plus on your page, because this is, as I said, it's another way for you to get found when you're online. Okay, so Google Plus +1, I've mentioned that a couple of times earlier in the webinar. So it's like clicking like on a web page for Facebook. You +1 something. Now, why would you want to do that? Well, first of all, if you are a business owner with a blog or a website, go and get the code to put these +1 buttons on your page, on your website or your blog, because Google takes note of pages that have been +1, because it's like someone recommending the page or having visited and liked the page. So go and get that functionality, and if you Google the +1 button on Google, you'll find out how to do that. And as I showed you, you can also +1 Google posts. And when you +1 posts, it shows up in the notifications that people have +1 your post. So it's a way for you to connect with people, because then you can go back and comment, you can thank them for +1ing, etc. And when you find a +1 button on a website and you click the +1 button, it gives you the option to add a comment and to share to your circles on Google+. Okay, so I'm just going to repeat that because this is really powerful. You go to any website or blog on the internet and you click the +1 button, you can then write a comment and you can share with any or all of your circles. This is really, really powerful because it's showing that you're sharing content from somebody else. But if other people are coming to your blog or coming to your website and clicking that +1 button and making a comment and sharing, can you see how you've just got yourself and your website or blog in front of so many more people? So make sure you have a look at the +1 button and start getting it involved as part of your online social media strategy.